Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. As the recording of this is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. I'm checking out of this hotel in Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm going to be heading over to Whittier, Alaska, if I can get over there through the tunnel that is part train tunnel, part car tunnel. It's going to be interesting. Get over to that secluded little town, and then from there, going to be heading back out of there and then southward to Seward, I believe that's how you pronounce the town, and I'm going to be going there this evening and got a hotel, some accommodations there. I'm inviting you to join me. Sun's about to rise. It's another day. Join me, shall you? Sun should be rising very soon. It's 7:39. There's quite a bit of snow and ice on the ground. Snow does not bother me. Ice, however, is a little scary. Got my bags all packed up. Not a lot of daylight here in Alaska this time of the year. Again, it is 7:39, 35 degrees. Temperatures are going to fluctuate a little bit because I am going to a couple of other towns. There is a high wind warning. Sunrise is at 8:40. And then sunset, it's also snowy most of the day. Sunset is at 4:45, so not a whole heck of a lot of daylight. Got to get on it while there's light out. Fueling up, a little self-pumping gas nozzle here. Don't want to take a chance on going places I'm not familiar with, and there may or may not be gas, so fueling up before heading out of the greater Anchorage area. $3.49 a gallon here. I'm also going to get a coffee here at this Speedway Express. On a coastal highway, Highway 1 I believe it is. Cruising along, iced over lake here, iced over waterway here. Scenic views. This is definitely going to be slow going along these roads. Very beautiful, very scenic. This little pullover over here. It is gusty. Wow. Look over there. Woo, windy. I just want the sun to rise. Why does the sun keep banker's hours at this time of the year in Alaska? The sun needs to come up, melt this ice away. Now there is a scenic overlook, right? A little scenic overlook pull-off right here. But I don't think I'm gonna get out at this spot. It is so freaking windy. Right here on the side of the car here, looking out the window, the overlook. The sign here is talking about whales. Woo! Wind warning, that's for sure. Look at the chop down there. That's the road up there. Look how much fog there is too. Side of the mountain protruding out. Very, very scenic and beautiful, but the wind definitely pushing the car around a little bit on the road. Thankfully, doesn't appear to be a lot of ice. A little bit of ice, but not a lot of ice. Just need the sun to hurry up and get up and hopefully burn a little bit of it off even more. Definitely teaches you to not be in a hurry. Just soak it in. Beautiful. All right, snowing now. Now keep in mind, this is early November. It gets a lot snowier and icier and colder in the next couple months here in Alaska, but there is definitely a lot of snow up there. I would imagine the avalanche probably would happen January and February when the mountains are completely enclosed in snow. Check out the caps up there though. Caps on the mountain. Definitely see how a snow slide would definitely take place. There's this little pull off here just to give people a quick little rest before heading into the avalanche area. You see these signs everywhere through here. This one goes for 5 miles. All right, carrying on. Slow going. I think that's the same railroad tracks that I'm going to be going over to get to Whittier through a tunnel. I do love how many pull-offs there are, however. That way if you have somebody behind you, pull over and have them go around. The beluga whales, dangerous waters and mud flats. Also, I did not realize this till now, the Great Quake, the world's second greatest recorded earthquake, wreaked havoc on Turnagain Arm, which is where, I guess this is what this is, on March 27th of 1964. Turnagain Arm. This little sound here, call it a sound or a little corner section, like an arm. This is the reality right now. Look at how amazing this is. The fog, mountain ranges over there, more mountain ranges. Just incredible. I love this. I mean, not the best weather, but it adds to the experience, that is for sure. Isn't that right, Bird? Isn't that right? Hitchcock would be cold. That is not an understatement. It's brisk. I should probably put my gloves on. I'm getting back in the car. Look up here. That is snow. Snow, slight sleet, rain, ice, water, just above freezing, which is nice. If it was below 32, I don't know if I'd be probably traversing this. I mean, it's already, I'm going slow enough as it is, but if it was like full-on ice, it would not be fun. All right, gonna veer off here in a little town by the name of Girdwood. Girdwood, Alaska. There's the sign. Showing a bunch of flowers on the sign. Not a bountiful amount of foliage out right now in the flower persuasion. Welcome to Girdwood. See what I can find here. Get off the coastal highway for just a bit. Get out of the wind. Maybe get out of the wind. A little bakery over here. Pharmacy. Little shops and things. All right, continued on a little bit. Holy cow, there are some freaking buffalo over here. Look at this. Wow. There's like buffalo right there. Look at that. A little snowfall, a little mountain range, a little buffalo. Unaffected by the weather conditions. Their coat of fur, their hooves in the muddy, snowy mud. Doing just fine over there, buffalo, chowing down on that hay. Man, I'm getting ready to take the road now to go over to Whittier. 15-minute, I was looking online, 15-minute increments where it's a one-lane road, and then after 15 minutes, they let the other lane go, so you got to wait a little bit before it's your turn. All right, approaching a sign here. It's like Porridge Valley. Porridge Valley. Really next to no one on this road. The road I veered off of the coastal highway, which will eventually get down to my destination tonight, but I veered off, and I'm going to go through a mountain. Snowing again. I'm going to go through a mountain. Evidently, you could not get over to Whittier, Alaska years ago until they made it to where you could go through over the top of the railroad tracks. You drive along the top of the railroad tracks, which should be interesting. You just have to take a boat or a plane over there. It's brisk. I should probably roll this window up. Yeah, the snow is definitely coming down now. There's another avalanche sign. The only one on this road. No one else. Woo! This is some winter conditions. In early November. Porridge Lake. I guess this is probably the mountain I'm going to be going through. Again, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but Whittier, Porridge Glacier to the right, Whittier straight ahead. That's where I'm going, Whittier. Slow going through this tunnel. Drive with headlights on in tunnel. I will be doing that. Again, no one else on the road. No one. Not a soul. No one behind me, no one in front of me, no one out here. Woo! That window up. The waterfall's over here. Look at that. Look at the water coming down the side of the freaking mountain. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All right, it says stop ahead, pay toll. So it is a toll road to get through here. All right, let's see what they say up here. I guess I'm gonna, yeah, that's the mountain I'm going through right there. Stop here and pay toll. $13 was the price. So it's $9.50 now. I cannot go through the tunnel until 10:40, so I gotta wait 50 minutes because it is a one-way tunnel. So you got to be patient to get over to Whittier. I'm gonna go right through this freaking mountain. But I'm gonna be hanging out in the car for a little while before being able to pull through. This is something. I am the only car parked here, waiting to go through the tunnel. Now, what I saw online, that it was every 15 minutes or so, but I gotta wait about 45 to 50 minutes to head through that tunnel right over there. When I gave her 20, she gave me 7 back, $13. She said, no faster than 25 miles per hour, no stopping unless there's an emergency. And I'm gonna be going through right there. Very interesting. All lanes, stand by. Hello, bird. Hey, how you doing? So I'm in lane 1, which is for the automobiles. There's the car there. These birds are just coming in hot. I am the only one going to Whittier. Interesting thing from what I was seeing online, that 95% of the population lives in one building. There's a store in there, there's a restaurant in there, I think there's a restaurant in there, post office in there, accommodations are all in there. Everyone, well, not everyone, but a good percentage of the town live through that tunnel in one building in Whittier. We get back in the car though. It's cold out here. Cold out here, bird. Are you cold, bird? Are you cold? Yeah, I'm back in the car, bird. Getting out of the elements. So here's a general layout of the land of Whittier. So here's the tunnel I'm going to be going through. Half railroad tracks part of the time, half one-way road the other half, and the other half, well, that's three halves, so it's really a third, and third. But this is the size of the town, and there are some things to do. Got a little grocery store, a little fudge company, a little bar, seafood cafe, ice cream shop. Not a whole lot, but there are a few things. This is the guide map here. Next traffic release. It's 10 o'clock right now. How long do I have to wait? 10:40. 40 minutes. All right, there's now someone behind me. So now we got 2 people in line to go through. And the automobiles are being let through the one-way road coming out of Whittier, where I'm at. Again, just waiting patiently. This is definitely very interesting. Very interesting. Wow, the wind's really picking up. Holy cow, look at that. Here we go. It's happening. Gates opening. Wow, it's almost like right at 10:40 the snowfall started again. There's actually a few cars behind me now. This is wild. Look at this. I'm gonna be going on the railroad tracks, like on the actual tracks. Okay, okay. Holy Lord, I'm driving on railroad tracks. Don't need these on. This is bizarre. This is so bizarre. This is long too. This is like a few miles or more through here. This is not a short tunnel. At least a few miles, possibly more. I think that might be the end up here, but tough to tell. All looks the same. Wild. Is the light at the end of the tunnel? Keep left. Keep left when exiting. I think this is the end. Back out into the elements. That was freaking wild. And now into Whittier. Exiting off of the tracks. Do not want to stay on the railroad tracks. Gotta veer off this way. Back out into the elements. That was wild. That just happened. Gateway to Prince William Sound, Whittier. Whittier, Alaska. All right, let's check this out. Very secluded town. So that tunnel only runs to a certain time frame tonight. After that, you can't get in or out of town. It's pretty wild to think about. Got the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Station, District 17, a little train car there. Not a lot going on in town right now. Harbor store, outpost liquor door. Nothing's really open. I mean, this is definitely the off season for things to be open. It's cold, not a lot of people over here, just other than the residents. I mean, there was only a couple cars even waiting that 40 minutes to go through the tunnel. Satellite dishes at the end of the road here. Charter boats as well. This is not the season to be taking charter boats, but they are here. It looks like there's a hotel here. However, I don't know if there's any vacancies or if it's even open. Doesn't look like this place is open. Nah. Not open. So the building that everyone lives in appears to be this place at the very end of the road right up here. The majority of town resides in that one building that looks like a massive hotel. because they're all residences. You drive over there. All right, there is a motel open here, well, a hotel open. The Anchor Inn. There's a grocery store, gifts, laundromat. Anchor Inn. Oh, look at all the snow and ice on the road up here. Old abandoned barracks here. I had thought that maybe there would be a restaurant open or something here that'd be open, but not a whole lot going on. Granted, inside there, where everyone lives, I believe there's a post office inside there. I don't really know if you're supposed to be going inside there. It's basically just one big residence. Everyone lives in there. Isn't that neat? Some signs on the door. I don't know what that says. Whittier Army Port Historical District Hodge Building. U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. That sign says we're reading it from afar. Wow. These old rundown boats. Definitely an interesting town. Especially this time of the year. The thing is, the weather's only going to get worse. I'd imagine they just want to be kind of all sheltered and secluded here in this one building, so it makes sense to have everyone here in that one spot. Once winter really rolls in, I mean, it's already winter by my standards, but I can't even imagine what this place is like in January and February. All right, I think that's the town. And this is the school right here, right next door to where everyone lives. Just walk out the door and walk over into the school. This says Log Cabin Gifts. Again, nothing really seems to be open right now. Here we go, celebrating 35 years in Whittier, the store, since 1979. All right, I got a few minutes before I can go back through the tunnel the other direction. So now I'm gonna pop inside the grocery store, Anchor Inn Hotel, gifts, and laundromat. There's also a little museum. I'm not sure what exactly all is open here. There you go. Whittier, Alaska. Port Historical District. Telephone exchange from 1954 to 1960. Acquired by the Shin family in 1980, this building was in great disrepair. Through the efforts, the building was restored and now houses the Anchor Inn Hotel, Anchor General Store, and the Prince William Sound Museum. All right. Okay, that's the Buckner building. That's the building I showed. Check out the Whittier Chapel right there. There's the Buckner building in its heyday. Got some seats here. Birth of Whittier. Oh wow, there used to be a bowling alley in the Buckner building. That's what these chairs are from. How freaking cool is that? Some old submarines there. Just amazing the history of this place. There's Wee Willie, an insignia for 21st Bomber Squadron. Here's a wrecked B-24. Over in the general store side, you got some Anchor and Whittier shirts. You got Whittier Alaska Gateway to the Prince William Sound, things like that. Your little necessities inside here. There's the fire station. All right, we'll start making my way back out over towards the tunnel. Wait for the next time frame for me to go back through and continue on. Snowfall, snowfall. Got about 20 minutes to wait here, go back through the other direction. I think I'm going to read off some comments. Kind of been doing that the last few days. Reading viewer comments on yesterday's video. Bernadette Resnick says, who knew the Woo was an adventurous beyond amusement parks? Beautiful. I do a lot of amusement parks, but I do some other stuff too. I gotta admit though, going out and getting out of my element, it really is much needed. And it really is a precursor to next year. Something very beautiful about snow just sticking to the side of the window. That's what's happening right now. Just sticking to the side of the window as I'm waiting patiently to go back through. Noon is when I can go back through here. Burning daylight here. Burning daylight. Again, these are comments from yesterday on yesterday's video. Helicopter ride and all that. Jake Davis says let's go on a Sasquatch hunt while I'm here. All right, it's time. Gate is up. Going back through the mountain. Watch for rocks. Two and a half miles, that sign said. Okay, it's a 2.5 mile tunnel. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Way down there. See you on the tail end. Out of the tunnel now. Now entering Alaska's Kenai Peninsula. Kenai Peninsula. Heading a little south from this point. Not too far, but a little south. All right, one thing's for sure, the snow plows have not gone on this road. However, enough cars have driven over it. The sun is starting to peek out. 35 degrees, so a little above freezing, so shouldn't be any major issues with ice. But this is definitely not a snow plowed road. Beautiful through here. Rest stop here. Definitely got some snow in this area. Mountain's just covered in snow through here. You see a plow did come through here, through the rest stop area, but on the roads doesn't look like one's gone through in a while. Got the emergency call box there. My rental car. Alright, gonna carry on. Continue it on. Beautiful scenery here. A lot of snow-capped mountains. A lot of snow. Continuing on. It's incredible. This little town is known as Moose Pass. Little water wheel right here. Moose Pass is a peaceful little town. If you have an axe to grind, do it here. Estes Water Wheel. Moose Pass was founded in 1909 as a supply point for miners on their way to Alaska North gold fields. The water wheel was restored in several phases in 1980. Take a look at this sign when it was in a little bit better shape. Now it's like weather worn there. There's the water wheel. No longer turning any water. Little waterfall up there, I can hear it. Is this the axe grinder? I think it is. If you have an axe to grind it there. Here in Moose Pass. Top of a roof right there. Here's the Estes Brothers Grocery. Doesn't look like they're open at the moment. They have ice cream, things like that. Check out the ice formulated right here on the parking lot. Everyone, the car's kind of parked in it a little bit, but I should be able to get out. It's more slushy ice than slick ice. All right, moving on. Impressive. That is legit. Look at that thing. That is an impressive snowman right there. Little carrot nose and everything. I love it. Dang. Well done. Well done, whoever did that. Well done. Well done. Yeah, take a look across the road here. It's like an old general store. It's like a big oversized knife in front of it. And then there's even a carved bear, a couple carved bears. It's like a lumber yard of some sort. Pulling into Seward, Alaska. Check out this old neon, little martini glass right there. Here at the pit bar. Neon's not working, but that is a sweet relic. It is incredibly dreary out here. Incredibly dreary. I don't know how much is going to be open in this town either. But this is where I am staying for the evening. But gosh, it is dreary out. It's kind of the end of the road right here. I think mile marker 0 is up here. There's the Seward taxi in front of Tony's liquor store. That's a good thing. Just amazingly dreary right now. Got the rainbow going across the road. Train station over here. Booked a hotel here in town for the evening. Well, motel here in town for the evening. Trailblazer, the Iditarod Trail Centennial, 1908 to 2008, mile 0. This little sculpture right here. So it's not snowing now. It's actually cold rain here at mile 0. Downtown over there. Take a little strut down downtown, see what I can find. Got the water right over there. Yeah, it's miserable out here right now. It'd be much more pleasant if it was just snowing. This is a little more nasty. Here's the train station. Known as the Gateway to Alaska. There's the train station there. There's some trains. Hoban Park, the Gateway to Alaska. Mile 0. The Gold Rush Bistro. Yeah, give me snow, not cold, nasty rain. Sweet Darlings, Browns and Hawkins. Alright, that's pretty cool. The Liberty Theater there. And check out the Van Gilder Hotel. You got this cute little church right here. I think maybe getting some seafood, but this seafood place is not open. Chinooks. Luckily it stopped raining. It's a little more comfortable to walk around now. Here's the Coastal Explorer. Local tour ship here that probably is not running. This is the off season. It's a tugboat right there. Variety of boats here at the port, here at the harbor. The mountains are just so gorgeous. Snow-capped. Oh, here's the harbor master's office. All these marine tours over here. Here's an anchor. Harbor master's office. Once in a blue moose. Not a blue moon, blue moose. There's a fish on top of that light pole. Kind of a bent light pole, so kind of like Dr. Seuss or something. Yeah, I definitely want to get a little Alaska seafood. In fact, here's the Alaska Seafood Grill. If they're open, maybe I'll get some kind of a seafood item right here. Let's see. They have milkshakes. I don't see an open sign in that portion. There is an open sign here, though. Here we go. This says open. Okay, yeah. Puffin Fish Charters meet here. Okay, I don't think they're doing any fish charters right now. But I'm gonna charter some fish for my belly. It's a bad joke. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right, brought my food back to the room. This is what we're dealing with. Got a little tartar sauce here. I asked what he recommended. He goes, oh, get the halibut. So like fish and chips, halibut. There you go. A little Alaskan halibut. I love tartar sauce. Mmm. That's got a really good flavor to it. That's tasty. There's a bear behind. Oh, actually, no, the bear is. Where's the bear? Right there. The bear's eating a fish, and I'm eating a fish. See you in the next video. The vlog is over.